All right, welcome back, guys. Today we got the car in here once again, and we're gonna go on to the interior, and we're gonna get this firewall here made, and figure out what we're gonna do with our water squirters and a few other things back here. Probably get the center console other seat out. I have a matching seat to throw in here. But I want to get all this sound deadening up and put a nice coat of paint in here so clean it up a little bit. So we're going to start getting into that today. Alright, so I got the water tanks out. I'm not the biggest fan of how I had this all routed and the wiring ran, so I'm gonna rewire the whole thing. But for now, I'm gonna start cleaning up all this wiring I have shoved up there for the squirters and lights and whatnot that I'm not gonna use anymore. Alright, so we got the seat out. Been pulling some of that wiring harness out of the trunk area. Gonna get rid of everything we don't necessarily need since this is a more or less a track only car. Things escalated here a little bit. All right, got this mess of fucking wiring out of there.
It only took us taking the whole dash out.
You know,
I mean, not too
car's almost completely apart now again.
Again.
What was it? 2 hours ago it was ready to come out of the shop.
And here we are.
I'm back with the car again. Gonna mess with the sound deadening a little bit. I started playing with it just a little bit here for a second. So I started all right through here already. Used the heat gun and a nice scraper. I was gonna do the old dry ice method, but figured I'd give this a try first and see how it worked, and it's not doing too bad, so I'm gonna continue here getting the rest of this stuff going and to see how much progress I make on this sound deadening today. I'm not really too pressed to get this thing completely done and back together this weekend, but I just want to get a start on something and get this interior ready for some paint, I guess. So I'll set up a time lapse here and get trucking along again. Alright, so essentially what I'm doing is I'm just gonna take this heat gun and just heat up the whole piece up, you know. To get it nice and pre-heated. That scraping one, you know. So it's not too bad, a little bit of elbow grease, but you know, it's tools we have around the shop. I ain't gotta go buy no dry ice or anything, so I'm just gonna keep trucking along. All right, so I got the passenger side done. Just needs to sand up a little bit so I can paint it. Probably gonna get this driver's seat pulled out and think I'm gonna start on that side today. And then maybe work my way to the back. Well, unfortunately, my heat gun decided it didn't want a heat gun no more. So I got the complete passenger side done, and I got half of the driver's side completed. So I gotta finish up here. I'm probably gonna leave back there and right there. So I'm gonna get right here and this side stuff and what's left in the trunk. Then I'll sand it all up and probably squared it black or white. I really haven't decided. So since I'm painting the car, doesn't really matter what color I make it, I guess. So maybe white to keep the heat down, but I'm probably gonna end up just going black just to keep it looking clean. But decent amount of progress today. So gotta go to the Harbor Freight and get me a new heat gun and place this one that's burnt up. So catch you later.